So it was squally for the better part of the night from the exposed part of the anchorage, so it's just so uncomfortable. I probably slept like 3 hours. Here's hoping that tonight we get some sleep.
Whoa! It's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
It's like riding a roller coaster.
We should get the hell out of here because there's no point in just beating ourselves up.
Oh my gosh, we just hit 8.8 knots. I think this is the fastest we've ever gone on Atticus.
Previously on Project Atticus.
After spending 3 years refitting our fixer-upper sailboat, we left the United States with only $2,000 and the goal of working while we cruised. We made it as far as Isla Mujeres, Mexico, before we ran out of money and had to find work. For the next year, we did freelance boat repair jobs until we saved up enough cash to cast the lines and sail south to explore the Western Caribbean.
After being stuck in Bocas del Toro, Panama, due to the coronavirus, we're finally on our way to the Panama Canal, our first step towards crossing the Pacific Ocean. But along the way, we're going to be stopping in some of the most beautiful anchorages in Panama.
It sounds like the wind's picking up. Jordan's saying based on our anchor app, we are moving, so I'm going to get the tiller ready.
We're dragging really slow. Very, very slow, which is kind of makes sense. You know, the bottom here is like a dense sand. The anchor doesn't want to dig in very deep, but it does dig in a little easily. And so there's two options. One is that it's slowly digging in more and more and more, and at some point we're just going to get stuck. Or the other option is we're just going to keep dragging like this more or less indefinitely, but, you know, slow. And so we've got our friends John and Molly behind us quite a ways. If we just keep dragging, at some point we're just gonna get uncomfortably close to them and we'll just motor into it, waiting for the winds to die down. Obviously, another option would be to re-anchor, but that sort of just puts us in the same predicament again with a pretty complicated maneuver at night. Yeah. I got like 2 hours sleep in after the bonfire before this happened.
All right, now we just wait.
Yeah. Oh no, I think, oh, okay. We're stuck. We are stuck. The bummer now is that the chop from the squall is getting kind of big. Hey man, whatever, as long as we're not moving backwards. God, I'm tired. I feel like I'm slurring.
Yeah. Hey man.
Hey man.
All right, bud. Good morning.
Good morning. Wow. I wonder how much I slept. I probably slept like 3 hours. So it was squally for the better part of the night from the exposed part of the anchorage, so it's just so uncomfortable. The bow actually buried into a wave at one point, which I don't think that's ever happened to us at anchor. I don't know. And come on up, buddy.
Okay.
Sleepy, buddy.
Sleepy.
Sleepy. So, and now we've got a squall coming from the opposite direction.
It's not too windy
I was
yet.
just about to say that.
Not gonna win.
Okay, here we go. It was rocky and rolly all day today. Everyone's just exhausted.
One of our friends lost a dinghy last night.
Yeah.
Another one of our friends lost an outboard.
Yeah, their outboard actually came off of the transom of their dinghy because there was just so much motion.
Yeah, luckily we found the outboard, but we weren't able to find the dinghy that got away. So down below is a total disaster. We've got like wet damp clothes everywhere.
We didn't prepare a single meal today.
Yeah, we had pretzels and hummus.
We had whatever we could just eat with minimal effort.
Yeah.
Here's hoping that tonight we get some sleep. Whoa!
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
Good morning, everyone. It looks like the whole crew is up. So anybody with weather out there, please come ahead.
Yeah, I just did a horizon scan, and it looks like there's clouds overhead and some waves coming into the bay.
That's pretty accurate. Treasures on the bills. Any buy, sells, or give it away, come ahead.
Yeah, we have 2 full black garbage bags filled with garbage, if anyone would like those.
So that was the first ever Escudo De Veraguas cruiser's net.
So what's the plan for today?
Hope that it calms down. I just found out that our propane solenoid is not functioning, so I'm gonna try and fix that.
I'm gonna continue my marathon in the V-berth. I'm practicing my French. Un homme est ici.
What's that?
I think it means a man is here. It is pretty crazy up here on the bow. It's like riding a roller coaster. It does look like it might clear up a little bit, so fingers crossed. Feeling pretty good over there, bud?
Luckily, I'm not seasick at all, which it sounds like you are a little bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I just had to bypass the switch for the propane solenoid. The actual motherboard is corroded, so there's no switch for it except for this fuse. So we're gonna have to, every time we want to use the stove, put the fuse in.
So you're saying you hacked the mainframe?
I'm saying I hacked the mainframe, buddy. Hey!
Ooh, we're in the Matrix.
So yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee, make a little bit of breakfast, and then I think we're gonna head over to our friends John and Molly's to talk about weather. And to talk about whether we should get the hell out of here.
Yeah. The real question is, do you want the red pill or the blue pill?
That is the right. Buddy, you're so right. Okay, it's calmed down a little bit, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to head over to Ruby Vi and have a little weather meeting. Ahoy!
Ahoy there!
Just another day in paradise.
What a washing machine.
So how was your morning?
Nice actually. It was a rough night, but it got a bit, calmed a bit down during the morning.
It's funny that this is like calmer.
Yeah.
Like look at Atticus going crazy. It's like, yeah, it's actually pretty calm today. This feels good though. I've been looking forward to coming on for a while now. You guys ready for weather?
Always. I'm just happy to be off my boat.
So we were just talking through, we're gonna plan out our passage from here down to our next spot.
So Monday looks like that's our sort of first good shot at it. We've got like 13 to 20 knots of wind, but behind us. Tuesday is kind of roughly the same. And then Wednesday is pretty calm with a gentle following swell, but we do have to wait through several days of rocky anchorage to get to a kind of becalmed passage.
Monday we have really good wind to get there, which I like that because otherwise, like I was planning on having to motor that whole way,
Yep.
you know? And then plus we're gonna have this sort of choppy, shitty anchorage for the next 3 days.
It does appear that we are not, that there's nothing more amazing is coming.
Yeah, yeah, I hear ya. You guys are down to try to bounce tomorrow then?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Monday it is, yeah.
Okay. Cheers to the net controllers this morning for the first ever Escudo De Veraguas Cruiser's net. Thanks.
It just happened like I was just running with the laptop and like, okay, I got the paradise ready.
Looking good, buddy. Beautiful day for a sail. Well, it is finally a beautiful day in Escudo De Veraguas. Ironically, today's the day we're leaving. It's just the right decision because it's just gonna get gnarlier over the next couple days. So we're gonna do a quick morning snorkel before we get the boat ready for our passage. About that. We caught a triggerfish, and it's a good sized trigger. Just in time for us to pack away some food for our trip to the Chagres River. I feel like we had good luck and bad luck on this trip, you know? Like things worked out really well and they got pretty shitty, you know? But here we are, beautiful triggerfish.
Nice.
See you in the Pacific.
We'll see you out there. We'll see.
Oh man, it's been fun, buddy.
Yeah, it's been real good. It's been a cool crew to like be locked down.
Yeah, right?
Totally.
You know, yeah.
It's funny, we were talking about that today, that like most of this group wouldn't really be here if it weren't for coronavirus.
Yeah. We would have all come and gone and passed in the night, and but we've all been together for a long bloody time.
Yep.
Team Corona. The Corona crew, right? All right, Veraguas, Anchorage, Corona crew. This is Atticus heading out, and just want to say one last goodbye, and just to make sure you guys all knew that, we both, Desiree and I, consider our time here and our friendship with you guys to be one of the highlights of our cruising experience so far. So thank you very much for that. And we wish you guys the best of luck and really hope we see y'all somewhere down the road.
Have a wonderful trip. I miss you.
And following seas, friends. We'll see you on the other side. We're crying. And be careful out there, but not too careful.
Thank you guys for everything. It's been awesome. Can't imagine spending a pandemic with any better group of people and sailors.
Say goodbye to our friends, buddy.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah. It's really sad. It's crazy, you know? Yeah.
Sweet, buddy. It's about 4 a.m. under full sail, so we got the Genoa, the main, and the Mizna. We're going like 8 knots. Oh my gosh, we just hit 8.8 knots. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty favorable current right now, so I think this is the fastest we've ever gone on Atticus. But it is weird to go this fast. The sun has risen, there's no traffic out, we're gliding along at about 6 knots, and we're getting super close to the mouth of the Rio Chagres. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this week's episode. We wanted to thank some of our newest patrons. So to kick things off, I wanted to thank our newest first mate level patrons, and we're having trouble finding a new sticker maker now that we're in a new location, so your sticker is coming soon, but in the meantime, thank you so much. Christopher Chandler. And to our newest bosun level patrons, thank you so much. Jan Mel, Nathaniel Wanta, Carlos and Amanda Garcia, Matthew Fuller and Alex Burke, Robert Leach, and Sandra Wire. And to our Yachtmaster level patrons, thank you so much. Brian and Dana Keck, Robert Miller, Terry and Lori Tempest, Scott Sanford, Michael Lynn, and Isabel Laco. And finally, thank you to our newest deckhand level patrons, Ari Scholes, Tom and Rosie Biddleson, Russell Gibb, Adam Hyatt, Craig Matthias, Pete and Deb Gale, David Newman, Brian Talbot, SB Tumbleweed, David and Luke Mooney, Connie, Jim and Kate Greismer, Cassandra and Hank of HOB, Lon DeGrunt, Robert Nairmore, Dr. John Randall, Carlos Cepeda, Phil Henderson, John Maras, Steve Aiken, John McKeithen, Denual Sozig, Angie Jacobson, Stacy DePaulo, Ralph Rye, and David Goldblum. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, without which we wouldn't be able to put nearly as much time, love, and energy into each and every one of our episodes. So thank you again, and we'll catch you next week.